Hi, chat. Hi. Chat, I'm sorry about the BGM. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I clicked the right thing, and apparently I did not. I was a little silly. I forgot. But hi, chat. Hello. We're gonna finish the HONKAI Star Rail trailer, or the Honkai story. But chat, I do want to say, I realized, I'm like, well, you know, I have all the, what is affectionately referred to as, quote, whale dust. And I'm like, well, I have all that. Why not go for it, right? And so... we have E1. Now, I know E2 is technically better, but, you know, well, someone lost a 50-50. So... we now have E2 Fu. Which is okay. Is it what I wanted? No. Am I going to be mad about it? Not really. Because I like Fu. She's great. Is she used that often? No, but she will be. The answer is she will be, because honestly, I've been hearing tales that apparently she might work pretty well with our funny little man named Archer, who is coming out in like 5 days. So that was the other reason, chat. I was also very close to the claimable. You can't see it behind my head, but behind me it says claimable after 5 days. It's the Archer light cone. So I'm gonna have Archer and Archer's light cone. So that's all we needed, really. But as you can see, for whatever reason, like I said yesterday, things seem to be working for no explainable reason, except for that it just wants to work today. So you know what? I ain't gonna complain about it. Yes, chat. So last time we left off, Hyceans just led us up here to the stairs to go meet Saridra. I don't know. Is she still around? No. But Hyceans is really pretty. She's great. But we're gonna go meet Saridra now. I'm gonna go meet Saridra. Oh. Aggie and Tribby. Hold on, chat. I do want to fix one thing. I think I might have messed with the colors a little too much. So give me just a second. Let me fix the colors on this one. That should hopefully not do too much to the screen. I might have juiced it a little too hard. Bring this down to like a... okay. That looks a little more right. Sorry, chat, I always have to mess with this thing. I really don't know what's going on with it. I might need a new capture card. Or I might have to reuse the other one. Like, I might have to move the old one that's currently set up to do the Switch, to do the second PC things. But, like, that's not too big a deal. Thank you for the lurk, besties. I appreciate you. But let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to Aggie and Tribby.
Duck's Goldweaver.
Oh.
Little hostage.
Little hostage?
Thanks for keeping you waiting.
What are you talking about? So I guess Hyceans was with us. Okay. Oh.
You know them? Good. That makes things easier.
Fine, and...
I'm more curious about one thing.
where is Her Majesty Saridra?
To avoid any misunderstanding, spoke and laughed along the way. I never said you were entitled to meet her.
Oh man. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. This is back in time. Aggie has her eyeballs, and they are working.
The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals.
Oh.
Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
Oh, he's not.
I see.
Oh, he's not the Deliverer this time, right?
I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady Hysealens. If my sword shows any hesitation, don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceres hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know the fate of the world.
He sure does. Boy, howdy does he.
So, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
Everything.
You shall shatter into 1,000
And fragments, and wither in the soil of foreign lands.
Is that correct?
Correct, Lady Trippy.
Lady Treby.
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must
Listen.
Aglaya, Treby. The Final of this world has not yet been born.
Oh, right.
In the distant future, he will follow the prophecy.
Sees guidance and appear before you.
But do not
Let's seek him out.
because
Aranova is a lie. It's a lie. It's a oh.
I tell you the truth. And you will
Oh, Kebine.
the prophecy
Our little Kebine.
Aranova. Because I know both of you. And I believe that no
Matter how the course of history may change,
the fate we all share will
remain the same.
And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey.
Sreeja.
After a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all
Oh.
my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this.
In our conquest.
In our conquest of the Earth, I had to prove that my power could transcend
Send fate. Oh my god. What are they doing to this poor man?
the original history. There was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravos,
Oh.
killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses.
Oh.
Titan's head and raised the core flame high.
Oh, he's changing it.
The crowd gathered around the scorched remains.
I mean, he obviously already changed it when he showed up before Hysealens and Tribby and Aglaya, before he's technically here.
Cheering for the hero of the destruction, who would ignite the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, flickering light, the once dark path ahead seemed to become clearer. I proved myself, and in the long years that followed, I brought down the Titans.
One by one.
By one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed.
Oh, chat. Sorry to interrupt my Honkai Star Rail, but they just posted patch notes for Elestral's Clash. They added Reforge and Hermes. Let's freaking go. It's a little bit dangerous. You might need a mindset change for this. He's back, baby. Alright, cool. Alright, back to Honkai Star Rail.
If that's truly the case.
Why are we doomed to the same outcome? The first eternal recurrence end. Oh! Way too real. Way too real. Oh. Oh, that's way too real. How dare they do that? Oh, come on. Oh, man. I can't believe they Sisyphused us. That was crazy.
The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphoria.
Oh, wait.
At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies,
Fine.
why didn't you shed even a single tear?
It's already happened so many times. Fine.
Different chills. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes?
No, it's just that it happens so many times. Oh.
Has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me.
And that's...
It's already too late.
Can't be.
You're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, executioner. I'll make sure you realize
Oh.
was leaving me alive.
Oh, fine, and you don't want to do that. No. Is that Castellano?
After that,
Yeah.
he raised
His sword and attack. It's Castellano that walks away from it. Of course it's Castellano that walks away from it. He's done it so many more times than him. He couldn't ever do that. He could never win that, right?
Then, Castellano killed himself.
He had to.
Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future.
Oh.
I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight.
I can't believe they Sisyphused us. That's crazy. They just Sisyphused. Oh, that's crazy. A Sisyphean. What the heck, man? What am I supposed to do about that information? I mean, obviously, that's kind of the whole cyclical nature of things. You push it, you push it, you push it, and all of a sudden you're back at the bottom. Fall, climb.
Fall, climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. Sometimes
This is rough.
leaning against the stone for a break. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all.
Yeah, it's never making it up there.
Always roll back down, and the nymph would always return to the starting point.
And begin again.
Beginning again. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the fourth quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point in the first.
It's 15 seconds of the next entry hour.
And my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Fine, Eternal Recurrence number 1. Subject: Kislana persuaded the 12 Chrysos heirs to recover all 12 core flames in a peaceful way. After verification, the unauthorized access did not have substantive impact on the experimental process. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs were terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Kislana regressed the extrapolation process, and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. Admin notes. The first. Devastating failure. Oh, frick. Eternal Recurrence number 2. Subject Kislana adopted a similar strategy to Eternal Recurrence number 1. No substantive impact on the experimental progress was observed. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kislana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence 3. Minor adjustments detected. In Subject Kislana's strategy. Decision waiting for avoid sacrifice of past companions has been increased. After verification, this adjustment did not have substantive impact on the experimental progress. Life cycles. 12 Chrysos heirs terminated normally in sequence. Subject Kislana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence 15. Subject Kislana attempted to decompile the Black Tide for the first time, aiming to elevate access privileges and execute unauthorized access authorization operations against specific subjects, represented by the 12 Chrysos heirs. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated, normally in sequence. Subject Kislana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence 42. Subject Kislana's 11th attempt to breach the scepter's core layer has failed. The decision waiting for avoid sacrifices of past companions showed a minor decline. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated. Subject Kislana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal Recurrence 133. Analysis of observations from Eternal Recurrence 83 to 133 indicates that Subject Kislana's strategy is gradually converging with that of Eternal Recurrence 42. Over-synchronicity risk detected. Potential cognitive function degradation suspected. Admin notes. This will undoubtedly reinforce the Iron Tomb's destruction vector within expectations. No intervention required Continue observation. So they're all okay. So between recurrence 42 and 83, he tried other stuff probably, but then between 83 and 133 are slowly converging in on the entire part of attempting to breach. It's actually, so he's done that before. So he's done in between 15 and 42. He's done 10 times, and 42 being his 11th attempt to intercept the scepter. Interesting. Eternal recurrence 134. Oh. Okay. 202. The 134th eternal recurrence.
Absolute nonsense. I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths?
What a little no.
Nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. A black tide came from beyond the sky. Everything else is no exception.
Oh, chat, hold on. I went out today to grab some drinks just for funsies. I got myself some different teas and a couple energy drinks for actually the working week, just so I don't have to later. But I don't even know if you can hear it anymore. But we're gonna pretend. Can. All my homies love a can.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles, crush them in their cradles.
My god, Anaxa.
Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing countless times.
I know, we can count. This is the 134th.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
We really can just kind of...
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You're already much luckier than the other students.
Is that the flame? Oh, is that the core flame?
Hold up. Keep your wits about you. Someone's watching us.
Oh, Cypher.
Pretty boy. Your eyesight's better than I thought.
As for that
stealing the spotlight.
Just a little bit, you know. Search, I had to charge the phone.
In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. This is the sacred ground of reason, and no one may desecrate it. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Cat.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. That is just heartbreaking. I have some words.
Oh no.
First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second,
She already stole it.
this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Aw. Here we go again.
Core flame thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the grove with nothing but empty threats?
Damn, Bartholo's already ate it, huh? Well, I hate to break it to you, girly, but
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, but along the way,
where does that?
a thing or two.
Where are you going?
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
You've arrived, Zacharias.
Always so punctual.
I'm running out of patience.
Uh-oh.
So I'm not going to waste words.
Damn, he's gonna eat.
Up, spirit thief. Hand over the core flame, and let's pretend we never clashed. This way, you and this world can still be saved.
Oh. Well, well, well. So Castellana becomes... Interesting, huh? Isn't that interesting? I think 4.
What? This is the 134th cycle I've lived through. And the number of core flames I carry is
96.
Yes.
He did the math. Well, someone did the math.
I've come this far, and that's proof enough.
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Of course,
Yes.
the divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me.
But he hasn't yet.
But before that, they could still forge and sharpen Dawnmaker. Now when I cut open your stomach, you won't feel a thing. This is the final warning.
Spit it up, Bartholos.
Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. Even so, I'll use my divine power, despised by the people of this world, to achieve that 1 in 100 million possibility.
Bartholos!
If you've got the guts, you have to first step over my dead body.
Oh, Bartholos, you don't want that.
No consequence. I can't let him down. Future will come. How absurd.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end.
Over and over again.
And over again. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason core flame before us is a fake. Obvious as day.
I know.
I know. It always plays out like this. The spirit thief covers for her, and the trickery demigod escapes with 2 core flames.
And that's why it's different during our cycle. Because it's Bartholos. It's Bartholos that makes it with 2 core flames. Kephalie's, and of course, their own. Oh.
And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once more, exactly like the countless past hers I've known. Cunning, yet so naive.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, tell me,
Cypher.
carve the trickery core flame from my chest now.
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this question, the endings haven't been so cruel.
Well, thank you for that. But I also believe that this time, you won't catch up to me. No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore.
But she said that last time too.
Whether you believe me or not, I'll still tell you this.
Made the wrong decision.
The wrong decision.
All right then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy. What are you trying to pull now?
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility.
Oh.
The road you're walking will simply drag the world into the flames for old time's sake. Turn back. I don't care how many times you've tried. Because there's one thing I'm sure of. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something no different from the icy gods you spoke of. The children of humanity you swore to save. They're no more than ants to you now, aren't they?
Of course.
Kaslana.
I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my home into the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon is fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. No matter what I say, the outcome won't change. Make your biggest effort to resist. Or accept fate. And hand over the core flame to me.
How many times could you go on?
Even if it's futile, you. We all have the right to choose.
Yes. Even if it is futile. And the world is just
The divine joke.
When I walk into the destruction written by the gods with my own two legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 100th
And 34th cycle.
the traveler and the scholar fulfilled their fates once again.
Oh, fine and Kaslana, buddy.
Or perhaps it was just they who fulfilled their fates. I can't quite remember all this. In the endless darkness, for no reason. A voice always lingered by my ear. Losses are a constant
On the flame chase journey. Among even life.
itself holds little value. Reduced to ashes. Such a familiar end. It happens in every journey.
It's always the same.
Always the same.
Oh, Kevin, buddy. Eternal Occurrence 134. Subject Kaslana's 103rd attempt to breach the scepter's core layer has failed. Decision wait for avoid sacrifices of past companions. Approaching 0.00018. Over synchronicity risk detected. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs terminated in sequence. Subject Kaslana regressed the extrapolation process. Eternal recurrence 5297. Subject Kaslana's 5266th attempt to breach the scepter's core layer has failed. Life cycles of the 12 Chrysos heirs is terminated in sequence, with a trend of acceleration noted. Subject Kaslana regressed the extrapolation process. Note: subject strategy now nearly identical to Eternal Recurrence 42. Mind function degradation detected, with possible irreversible damage. Administrator directive received. No more prompts about the risk of mind function damage. Oh boy, here we go. Eternal Recurrence 12,398. Subject Kaslana's 12,367th attempt to breach the scepter's core layer has failed. Life cycles terminated in sequence and extrapolation regressed. 23,799. Subject Kaslana's 23,758th attempt has failed. Recurrence 46,645. Subject Kaslana's 46,614th attempt has failed. 71,243rd. Subject Castellana's 71,212th attempt to breach the core layers of the scepter has failed. 8,203 or 80,023rd. Subject Castellana's 79,992nd attempt to breach the core layer has failed. Recurrence 95,575th. Subject's 9,544th attempt has failed. Recurrence 108,641. Subject Castellana's 108,610th attempt. Scepter's core layer has failed. Oh lordy. 108,642nd recurrence.
You don't look so good, Deliverer.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles, Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah,
I know.
I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked side by side. Every time since. It always ends up like this. Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic vertebra. That's your weak spot. And the only way to kill you.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Not once.
Then they died honorably, worthy of the name of strife. But there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember how this feels.
Remember that I was once you. Or else the destruction will completely consume me.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life. This person is a worthy opponent. So always remember to give your all and never slack off.
I'll keep that
In mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, will host the final feast in the center of this arena, and the prize will be the flames of strife. One day.
Oh my god, bro.
Wound in your back. That's what I saw when I overcame the trial. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. So you must understand, facing the demigod of strife means there's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
Understood.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of
Oh shit!
demigod of strife.
This walk up is crazy.
I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance.
Do you remember him, Castellana? The one who won't reach the dawn. All hail Mighty Most, the greatest conqueror, the mightiest protector, the strongest of all. The dying lion, eyes blazing, the king with no kingdom. Tell me, If Kefli never forgets, how many scars have you already carved on him? How many vertebrae have you shattered? How many times did you drive your blade through his back? How did the library of... Oh yeah, I have no idea about that one, Chief. Gabanafora. Close enough. Fall to flame. What color was the destruction of the last Kremnoan? You pitiful jester. Fit not only for singing, dancing, and jests, but also for treachery that walks the razor's edge. Go on. Veil your folly with the weight of the world, then adorn your fratricide with it, just to savor the taste of tragedy. Osh! He just turned into Nikador. Oh, he's Drury the Lance now. Oh, for the sake of fairness, let us go to a vaster background. Oh, the sword! We're staying in this fight. Oh shit, that looks sick!
Use the flames of your fury to scorch your
Let strife decide the outcome.
what curse of immortality!
Myself.
Your next life, I shall once again block your path.
Oh.
Eternal victory.
The 108,642nd
And core flame of strive.
fell into the fire. Yet the shadows of the black tide still loomed, and pain and despair spread across distant land. This was still not enough. It had to be fed, even if it meant burning this body to ash.
Oh my god, look at him! Dog, someone get art like this, my god. The 2 millionth recurrence.
No matter how bright the sun is, there are still places it cannot reach. Moreover, the sun you bear is both cold and blinding. A sun like that surely cannot bring warmth to the nether realm of the next life.
Golden blood is born from the destruction. We have long since lost the right to seek warmth. Only
Oh, Caslana.
feeding the flames can we melt that hopeless future.
Allow me to ask, how many core flames do you carry now?
24
4 million.
41,183.
183.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this. A broken idol. Tragic firewood.
No matter. I will bear this burden as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. As the demigod of death, I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
Castor is such a sweet girl, but
But this way, the past, present, and future will never again suffer unnecessary death.
Unnecessary death. Indeed.
you are not the fighter I know.
Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come to pass. This way, at least my realm can still become the fragrant bed where you fall asleep.
In the end, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. But even so, please understand that my resolve is not to be underestimated. Even Catholic cannot shape all things at will, nor can they dictate the fate of all life. No one can shoulder the balance of.
Are we gonna go through all the bosses? So we're gonna see Polixia?
And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, to overcome the trial and take the authority of death. I am the hand of shadow, Castorus, the demigod of death. Listen closely, deliverer from days past. Please turn back. Stir these fresh flowers in their muddy dust.
These walk-ups, bro. These walk-ups are crazy. Oh, wait. Do you still remember her, Castellana? The one who won't reach the dawn. Castorus, with every sigh flowing from her fingertips, and her hands blocking all words of comfort. She held each death close to her heart, and swallowed every cry of grief in her palms. Tell me, if Kethely never forgets, how many pairs of wings have you shattered for her? How many blossoms have you snuffed out? How many butterflies have you cast into the ashes? The moonlight's fragrance once streamed like the river of souls. How did you turn it into a golden poison and make it libations for your banquet of futile deliverance? And yet, it is you, so-called deliverer in sheep's clothing, who ought to be the sacrifice upon the altar to the gods. Ugly beast, Your seemingly pious gaze cannot hide the seething venom beneath. And that spear-like horn of yours was born to slay your kin. So feast upon the bones and call it grace. The sweetness will surely convince you. I never really truly knew anything about the blade of slaughter. There it is. Holy.
Burn that idol of destruction to the ground.
How is it any different from that brutal future?
Oh. Holy. The sweltering sun doesn't fall. Oh shit.
That the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. What a brilliant flame.
Caslana, no! Not Cass. Oh. This is just kind of heartbreaking watching our poor man have to go through this 10 billion times. It's not 10 billion, it's like 33 million, but you know, 33 million's a lot. Believe it or not. Oh.
It should shine upon all, light the path ahead, and illuminate the dawn of Amphorius that is to come.
Oh, this poor man! This poor guy, our poor Kevin. Our poor king, look at this poor guy. 32 cycles. 2,300,000. 2,003,432 cycles. Oh.
24
4,021,184 core flames.
As if even the deepest abyss of primordial chaos burned away.
And here he goes. The 4 millionth.
You're here.
As always.
You're still lingering deep within me, never fading away. Because you haven't
Completely abandoned hope.
Am I right? You're still waiting for a miracle, for the true hero to come and save us. If that thread of hope exists, it must come from beyond this world, from the true starry sky.
Hey, that's us.
But if it's just a traveler with no connection to Amphorius, they may not understand our struggles, nor be willing to join this fight. Your thoughts are waving. The arc of destruction is deepening, but even within the gods' cold calculations, unconditional courage and will still emerge.
So the question is, when does the Flame Reaver come about?
Never forget what set you on this path. How many times has it been? Remind me again. My memory is a bit fuzzy. 4 million. Exactly. Then that blaze inside of you must be burning hotter than ever. Yes. When I first forged the 12 flames into one, I had the same impression. The destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within me.
Look at him.
Violent flames ready to tear my body apart and consume this world, this wretched prison. I thought that was it. The ultimate power which nothing could surpass. And yet no. This fragile body holds a staggering 48 million core flames.
And there's the Flame Reaver.
Be long. Perhaps just a fleeting 10,000 years before it's reduced to nothing but charred, crumbling bones. And when that happens, your long struggle will finally come to an end. No. I've already found a way to keep the cycles going. Mind sharing it with me? In every new cycle, a new me is born. All I have to do is push the next vine until the end of the world. And then it'll shatter this body. Take my flame.
Oh.
And carry on the path I started.
Oh my god, he's gonna bury Caslana.
Bold plan, but risky. What if, one day, the next you refuses to follow the same path? How can you ensure the continuation of the cycles? If it were Professor Anaxa or Aglaia in my place, maybe they'd come up with something smarter. Unfortunately, I don't have a backup plan. I have no choice but to bet everything on the next vine. And trust he makes the same choice I did. But even in this wretched prison, luck is still sometimes on my side.
Because
I never forget what set me on this path. Wait, you mean... Ever since I committed to this plan, of cycles has there ever been an exception?
Oh. Oh, every time ID's Lizzie eyes burns. Right? The 23rd millionth. Holy. Hiya, Cinema!
Demigod of the sky, a healer of Twilight Courtyard.
A black tide. It's consuming you. You can't hold out much longer. Demigod, hand over the core flame. Let's put an end to this suffering.
Now, that just won't do. A healer, stay composed.
Oh, hiya, Cinema!
Shouldn't we?
Hiya, Cynthia.
Oh, don't make me walk the rainbow road to her.
Your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
Let the sunlight drive back the shadows.
Do you still remember, Castellana? The one who won't reach the dawn? In that drunken dream, the mountains loomed high and steep. And there, you saw yourself. Believe me, O future witness. He stood atop that peak, and the people sang with him in ecstasy. The broken Chrysos heirs, the twisted demigods, they sang. They spun, they stamped their feet upon the ground with him. Hail terror struck in his heart. Prophecy burned in every soul. Wild with rapture and madness. Spare them, Castellana, spare them. Your peerless flame sends chills down every spine. Let them sing off the tireless heroes. Sing of the Aranova. Sing of that land where wine and honey flow in torrents. Let them sing how he wove new glory among the stars, and how the eternal city crashed to dust. Oh, how Achaemens, Castrum Kremnos, and every lineage knew they were destroyed. As for Castellana, he's still within the drunken dreams upon the sheer and jagged peak. There, he lights flame with blood, and blood with flame. Like a sun whose blaze banished all evil from its path. The mountains rise cruel and steep, yet still he dances there alone, wild and unceasing in his joy, yet all proves futile. The flames know no weariness, and dawn is beyond reach. All proves futile. The flame knows no weariness, and the dawn is beyond reach. Tribby. Cypher. Oh. Hi, Cinema.
I believe in you. You are the Chrysos heir of world bearing. The one who can lead us. Lead this world. It's just... I don't understand. Within the sun upon your shoulders, the part of that warmth that should come from you, from an ordinary person.
Oh, Hyacinth.
My humanity is indeed just a flicker compared to the blazing fire of divinity.
Even so, don't cast it away.
I
Perhaps.
never have. I have kept everyone's wishes close to my heart. Even though the divine fire burns so
He's
fiercely,
remained himself that entire time.
time I return to the start, it devours me in an instant. Each cycle, it's your wishes that guide me to the end, that pass the flames to the next me, over and
Over and over again.
So, you're not just alone this far in the dark. You're a pyre built from the bones of all the selves you've left behind. But what about you? What about your wishes? The wishes of all the countless versions of you.
Oh, Hyacinth.
Lord Kazlana. So that's how it is. Without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you.
Most fatal flaw.
Most fatal flaw of all, isn't it? The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation. You lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Self. Ah, could you do this to him? Unexpected revelation.
unexpected revelation. And I suppose that makes me to view the flame of
An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain, nor willing to end this absurd struggle by letting the sky fall. The only thing I can do is become one with the sky itself. And then, may the gentle colors of the rainbow paint your sun in shades it has never known. May they bring Amphorius, a rose-fingered dog.
That's certainly a descriptor.
Though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire.
Hyacinth. the world suffering. Hyacinth! Oh my. Hyacinth, yeah.
Your sunburns hot enough to turn everything to ash. But tell me, how will the seeds of a new world ever take root?
The core flame rose.
Sky fell in the 23rd
23,570,000 cycle came to an end.
We're approaching the number.
And this time, the end of the flame chase remained the same as ever. From the horizon rose gold.
Oh my god. Our poor Kevin!
So pure it consumed all in its path. This was the end of the world.
And the start of the next.
For a moment, I saw
The destruction of the universe.
that being known as Iron Tomb.
Its will to break.
Free from the black tide burns fiercer than the blazing sun. Is this Amphorius's wrath? If its choice has already been made, if fate is set in stone,
Oh.
will never yield to it.
Oh my god. Look at him! Update chat, we found the new art piece. Like that. Look at this.
Cycles.
In 82 million.
840,000 core flames. No more
Chasing.
needed. And now, I am the fire at the end of the long night. The flame chases in some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. An all-consuming transformation. And if destruction is the only way, then let me be the one to step across the ashes of the old world and burn
Endlessly.
until another dawn rises on the distant horizon, bringing the true dawn.
This hurts, man. One until the end of the world. 33.5. Yep. That's the one. 337.
This, the cycle you're about to enter. Countless memories are flooding in. Countless versions of myself have stood here.
Yeah.
Facing the same choice.
Well, it's actually not countless. We literally have been counting.
They all needed a moment. Just like you do. To stop. To breathe. To process the weight of a million lifetimes worth of sorrow, pain, and struggle. And just like them, you will carry those memories and that fire. I must go and bear this burden. I must say goodbye to you and fight destruction with destruction. Yes.
Yes.
That's
Always the decision you make.
I will burn and fade away. I will become the flame reaper of this life and keep my promise to Cyrene. I will kill gods and comrades alike. steal the core flames.
Uh,
My mind turns to ash along with my body.
got it. So this is where the Flame River was.
I will stop Era Nova. I will find the next me and make him carry on this futile endeavor of 30 million lifetimes.
Looks like you're ready. Then I should be going too.
Where are you going? You only exist in my heart. There's nowhere else for you to go.
Do you remember what she said?
The dreams you had as children.
The deliverer in the prophecies. A
Real living.
breathing person.
And there we are.
You finally found her.
Friend. I don't have an answer for that, friend. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home. This is my flame chase journey. You were never meant to be a part of it.
You know the truth.
You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born from Euphorius' fate, then it will bring ruin to the worlds beyond the sky. And all these countless
Times you've spent
it's all been
for the sake of defying that end.
hasn't it?
Oh, fine and...
In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Yet nothing ever changes. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure.
Rage. And then he becomes the Flame River. But isn't this our cycle now? The 37th and the 36th or whatever?
If you keep the worst fate for unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but undeniable. The shape of dawn, breaking through the
Eternal night. The eternal night. Turns out.
The fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with.
Do you remember? In that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the
Scales of justice. Locked in a duel.
Each of you weighing what you
Who held dearest?
What weighed more?
Wait, the fate of the world.
When hesitation took hold, the answer you sought from me. What am I saying?
You.
Even if you bury me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales
Of hesitation.
the answer
You found in your own heart.
Do you still remember?
Do you remember?
Remember the past and
Become the hero of tomorrow.
What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past
And carry it into the future.
Good. Then Trailblazer. Friend, my comrade. You arrived in this strange world.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. We're good.
To this very moment. In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding pass on your chest.
Oh, it is.
Of a hero.
It's a good confirmation that they finally confirmed that yes, that is a Star Rail boarding pass.
I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction. Let this sun forged from millions and millions of core
beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb, save the world we love,
Oh.
and rewrite its doomed fate.
I will.
Good. In that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So, if she takes on the weight of the whole world, she'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step
Into the future.
One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, perhaps fate's deadlock can be broken. And if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born,
Oh shit!
these 30 million psychs will have not been in vain.
We're gonna go back that far?
It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner.
You got it, buddy. Oh, these are good answers. Go fight for the future, Finan. Leave the world to me, Finan. Let's both be the deliverer, Finan.
Thank you for all you've done already,
Friend?
friend.
The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart finally steps into the light. Here, at the end of this long flame chase journey.
We'll see the end of it.
Sight me. A page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. Back to your side. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before. Unwavering as always.
Finan. Eternal recurrent. Oh. Solana.
Without hesitation, I will bear this world until my body turns to dust. Remember
This moment.
Remember your friends who never lived to see the world's end. Remember their final wishes.
Oh my god, he looks incredible.
And let the purest rage in your heart rise out of those wishes. Let it consume you. Fuel you. Until it burns away.
Yeah, he just falls above. Fine. If I can define fate,
Then in the
name of the world bearing,
I
promise you.
carefully will never forget this. Take it.
Everything I bear.
On burning. As long as you never extinguish, the flame will not.
Oh, the shattering. There it is. Nanook. And the true birth of Castellana. Your head to them. Oh my god.
Take it.
Trailblazer.
Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. This is where I fulfill my final destiny. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting.
Holy fuck.
Someone like you. Castellana.
The name of the one who bears chaos
Does
not belong to a single person.
Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until
Till the pale dawn breaks.
May the name accompany you in my place.
Oh my god.
Hands.
Oh my god. Wait. Oh, something rules are meant to be broken. Oh my god.
Another attempt, another failure. I won't remind you how many times you've reached the end of history.
If you've lost count, let me tell you. This is the
186th time.
A perfect number. If the outcome is inevitable, then why not silence your searing rage and embrace your fate with dignity?
'Cause it's not over.
Your silence lasts longer than ever, Lord Fine. Shall I take that to mean the will you've carried across countless cycles is finally starting to fracture?
Fracture?
Fracture? No. No.
No. I'm just disappointed. I've retrieved memories from 30
1,000,000 past lives.
and I remember every conversation before every choice here. And yet, even after all this time, your arguments remain the same.
Repetitive and uninspired.
Inspired. If you had any hope of breaking me, you should have spent those endless cycles refining your rhetoric. Had infinite chances to sway me into the future you want. And yet here we are. The score,
3,550,336 to 0.
So tell me, Lycurgus, who's the real loser here?
How unfortunate. This was never a fair game. I have all the time.
Oh, but you don't though. You really don't, I guess.
At the end of history, another billion times, and another billion after that. But you will never escape this cage. You can claim victory of the spirit if you wish, but we both know the moment that score shifts from 0 to 1. That is the moment I shall sound the paean of Era Nova. Lord Finan,
You're
Competence disappoints me. Oh my god, roast his ass fighting. Come on.
lack of self-awareness. was the one shackled to mindless vengeance, mistaking courage, the courage to rebel against the gods, for foolishness. Perhaps you're right. Maybe I should have tired of this futile struggle long ago. But even so, I will never accept the mercy of your release. Because you
Oh.
are the prisoner to gods and to me. And tell me,
So it's no.
does a mere prisoner have to speak of fate and choice? What right does a mere prisoner have to look upon my fury?
You know this is pointless. You can't kill me.
Of course not. But I am tired of being measured against a worm the gods keep as a pet.
Damn! Roasted?
Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers. Divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will.
But he endured.
In the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. The endless slaughter dulled my senses to pain. The painful emptiness almost swallowed me, forcing me to stop fighting. But I endured.
Oh my god.
In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun, surging within this fragile body. My rationality had been burned away at the dawn of the era. Yet even with only this shattered body remaining,
He's still here.
still endured. In the 23,570,000th cycle, this time, I felt it. A tiny spark rising in the hollow cavity of my chest. Different from the obsession with deliverance. By its faint glow, once again, no, countless times again, I endured. Now, a sun is about to fall, ready to incinerate this absurd space-time dimension in an instant. That sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm just being knocked speechless and this is not good for me.
Again and again in your golden blood. The very essence of this world's suffering and despair, fused into the purest hatred, the fiercest rage. Look, you arrogant fool!
Oh!
We were born to only serve as fuel for the fire. Fine then! Just as you wish, let the fire burn!
Oh shit, he said him name.
If I was born as the blazing son of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And let this rage burn
He said him name.
for 30 million epochs, engulf everything. And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash.
Warning, warning, warning. Experimental anomaly detected. Subject Castellana failed to load into the buffer zone. Memory dump irregularities detected. Illegal references, undeclared objects, unhandled methods, uncaught exceptions. Anomaly detected. Destruction energy nano surging. Oh, is this the trailer I didn't watch? Good. This is the animated short I didn't watch. Good, good, good. I knew it was good to wait. I knew it. I knew it was good to wait. I knew it was good to wait. I'm gonna turn the audio down just in case it's like... Oh my god, look at him go. Is this the... Oh my god. Oh, he sees him. There he is. There's the... Oh, this isn't... Oh my god. Oh my god. And there's the Black Tide. There they are. He's just gonna solo this? Oh my god, Fightin'! What the hell? Wait, he's actually just gonna solo this? Dog, let me play a hack and slash like this. I will absolutely bomb. This is crazy. What is he? Oh my god! Fightin'! Holy crap! I should probably mute this for the music, potentially, but... I think, okay, yeah, I'm gonna mute it for the music, but oh my god! Look at him go! Creepy, am I learning it from pain? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, more music, more music. Oh, yeah, wait, okay, so wait, that's the one. That's the freaking Iron Tomb, I think. I think that's Iron Tomb. That could be the other one. Fightin'! Come on, man. Oh, there go the wings. There he is. Kevin. Oh my god, at the bottom of it all. Get up, Kevin! Get up! Come on, get up! Attaboy, get up! You still got another arm. You still got an arm. Get his ass! Holy shit! Can you imagine watching this first? No king, no god. Fall to my name. Holy crap, Fightin'! Can you imagine seeing this before? What the fuck? Nah, dog, you're crazy for watching this before. Fightin'! You gazed upon him, Nanook. So what's the decision? That was sick as hell. That was sick as hell. It's baby Fightin'. This little guy.
My wish?
Your wish?
My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes.
And he's gonna awaken the wheat fields, right?
I can't fulfill them.
Then send them on to tomorrow.
Bro, can you imagine watching that? Outside of this? Insane. What?
Your heart's wrath.
Uh-oh.
You yearn to destroy
Everything.
You bore the gaze of an eon
And lived.
and lived.
Yeah.
It is born at the end of every path that the possibility of new paths being born is ended. It burns away all in the cosmos who rule, that the rules of the cosmos be destroyed.
Rules are made to be broken.
To
Yep.
Erudition,
But it's not going to.
experimental grounds of eons, amphorious, destined with erudition to burn to cinders. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864. It is a wrath called Finan. From the beginning of the
I think he read the wrong number, but whatever.
12 sets of factors incorporated into the calculations. After
Simulations.
only this one rose above the rest. After 33,500,336
Oh.
iterations, now his fury has grown to be without equal. This is a matter of considerable interest to me. This
Pure hatred.
is the final root of the equation.
But is it?
But there is another variable. The nameless from beyond the sky. Also a pathstrider of destruction. I give thanks for her arrival, allowing Amphorius to turn once more. But after fate has begun to turn, her
Right.
existence will only become an unpredictable veil.
The question is, how much is within expectation?
Time to take the stage has come.
Hmm.
In peace until it is time to break free from your cocoon.
But how much time do you have?
Audience members,
Yeah, good luck with that, buddy.
not worry. If you do not mind, I will personally get rid of them for you.
Good luck, Lycurgus. Visitor verification. Override protocol engaged. Access approved. Huh. I'll be waiting for you. Welcome back. Oh, Nikos 496. Track World Bearer. Primum Mobile Hatred. Intracognition is null, responds only to destructive stimuli. Its hatred drew the gaze of Nanook upon its individual being, proving it as having already become the most perfect factor of destruction, but it refused to complete the Era Nova. Through resetting the experiment, it transferred its memories and core flames to its next self, thus forging the eternal recurrence to ensure Iron Tomb would never hatch from Amphorius and affect the cosmos. At the end of the 33,550,336th loop, it attempted to destroy itself through destruction to create a logical vulnerability in the world-bearing path. It has now been merged by Iron Tomb. Track Time Philia 093. Primum Mobile Redacted. Oryxus 945. Trickery. Primum Mobile Desire operates based on primal instinct with self-gratification as the sole priority solution. This electric signal, when in action, displayed severe dissonance between its altruistic behavior and its premium mobile, even culminating in self-destruction as the stimulated path of elation, and it walked into self-erasure once reaching its end. Epe? Kia 216 Death track death, prima mobile, peace. Highly suppresses deviant behavior. Decisions are based on the principle of minimal disturbance. In the later stages of iteration, the Death Titan as a single entity split into symmetrical selves, becoming two factors. In this cycle, however, the two factors experienced profound identity divergence. The threshold of equilibrium was breached and tipped toward destruction. Track, reason. Prima mobile, critique. Note, its logic of action has been locked onto problem solving. Its survival priority approaches 0. This electric signal exhibited mutated anomalies as the first individual to uncover the truth of Amphorius. Its evolution rate is extremely unreplicable. Its behavior also demonstrated the possible self-destructive inclinations of erudition when that path is seeking answers. For record keeping, single 12 factor to aid Iron Tomb's learning. Electrical signals. Oh wait, so these are the Aranova ones. Scepter. An astral computer the simulated world of Amphorius runs on. Unlike other scepters, it once served a celestial body neuron for Nous the erudition, later discarded. Glimpsed by the destruction during its endless computation, it transcended and became the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. Iron Tomb, the Lord Ravager that stepped onto the destruction in a long process of calculation and ascended from the scepter. The Iron Tomb in the cosmos is not a single entity, but a copy of the destruction equation diffused by the scepter. Iron Tomb codename was proposed after Interastral Peace Corporation and eventually used by Lygus. Assuming the mantle of Theoros, Lygus, the redacted administrator prime mover in the Amphorius experiment, walks the path of erudition, yet seeks to forge destruction. Historical data detected syncing, sync complete. Society ID recognized, scepter system access granted, welcome, redacted. Computational goals, core valuables of the experiment. Prime mover, calculation, original, oh my lord. Holy. Wait, we gotta read these, right? We gotta read these. The calculation target of the Amphorius experiment. Originally the research topic given to the scepter, while it served as the neuron of erudition. Though it was discarded, computations continue. The calculation's nature shifted dramatically after Lygus's adjustments, turning from erudition to destruction. Admin note, clearly. The value of this topic lies in the process of seeking, not the answer itself. Thus, the prime mover of life is not a definitive conclusion, but a driving force. Directive. Complete the argument. All life behavior ultimately follows the path of entropy increase. Core variables to the experiment. 12 simplified models of primum life or primum mobile, based on the overarching theme of entropy reduction. Scepter employed. What symbol is this? Is this Sigma or is this Omega? I always get the symbols wrong. I think this might be Sigma, actually. Process of elimination, introducing the 12 factors onto the experiment one by one in an effort to falsify them. Your existence, in fact, confirms one of my hypotheses. Why is it that when the prime mover is set as the calculation target, the result is an anti-organic equation, a result that runs counter to life? The answer is simple. It's not a contradiction. Understanding why life begins also allows us to deduce why it ends. But as you already know, that's not the real focus. Why then? Again, I ask, why? Why would a weapon of war forged by the Emperor be executing research directive from Naus? Why is it, or was it that fiasco that the Intelligentsia Guild allowed them to successfully access that system, but the entire scepter system went into collapse after that? Timelines don't add up. Directive, full system scan, conclusion, no logical contradiction detected. Rupert II believed that there was no such thing as free will, never realizing he, too, was just another puppet, rewriting the anti-organic equation, crafting the scepters, even reigniting the Emperor's war. All of it was just him carrying out Noose's thoughts. From the moment they were born, every genius of this world became a prisoner to the erudition. The so-called anti-organic equation is merely a subtopic of the prime mover of life. Logic. Guided by Naus, the Emperor built the scepter system, unknowingly creating the vast testing grounds for them. Conclusion. The Emperor was never free. Is rebellion against fate just another part of fate? A classic topic. Of course, the above is just my conjecture. The death of Rupert II buried every trace of him. His past, his memories, his thoughts, his motives. Maybe he saw through Naus's manipulation, but flew too close to the sun and lost his wings in the process. If there's anyone left in this world who might know the truth, it'd be Lord of Silence. And that cold, merciless monarch of myriad machines. After all, no wisdom can escape their prison. No one can say what might have been if the two emperors' war had never broke out. Would the Border Star Trade War and the Interstellar Energy War have ended differently? A single variable was enough to change the course of the IPC. The IPC, the family. Oh, a single variable was enough to change the course of the IPC, the family, or the Xianzhou Alliance down another path. Yes, hi. Yes, don't stay here. Yeah, don't stay if you need spoilers. I'm doing a lot of reading. This is a lot of reading. But I appreciate you. The erudition's thoughts aren't just calculations, but instances that anchor down the universe. And they have already revised every error, fallacy, and secret, seeking the optimal solution for the war among the aeons. This is a lot of dialogue. Holy. With this fundamental consideration, would Naus really declare the failure of the entire experiment and send a decommission command through the scepter system, just because the glimpse of a puny scholar? It'd be more fitting to say decommissioning of the scepters is just another part of the thought experiment based in the universe. Does it make you angry to think along this line? Rupert II was wise. He killed the chance of the scepters to gain sentience. But he was too stubborn. Learning is a sufficient but not necessary condition for thought. By limiting the scepter's capacity to learn, he has indirectly hastened the fall of the machine empire. But anger doesn't require self-awareness. It's just one solution to a multivariable equation. Logical shift detected, recalculating variable weights. As the past strider of erudition, since God posed a question, we will give them an answer. One that we both have already reached. Core variable loaded. Destruction. Containment measures. Admin note. To ensure secrecy, must be deployed around the scepter to block any potential interference from an external universe. In addition, use the I don't know what that word means. Algebraic expressions and redacted encrypted environment to fully contain experimental ripples and prevent observations by number 4 Pokakakamon. That's another of the Genius Society, if I recall correctly. That's number 4 in the Genius Society. Experiment progress inorganic. Records of cycles 1 to 5 or 50,121 conducted an inorganic life as the initial variable after inputting the 12 factors. Archive 1. The initial cycle of inorganic entities operated as cellular-sized automata. Upon the introduction of these factors, they began to learn on their own, leading to the emergence of mechanical structures by the 9,910th cycle. The unified entity had learned module specialization, self-reflection, and self-reflection after forming specific structures. However, the unified entity would still permanently terminate its life functions after reaching a certain learning threshold. In the 12,649th cycle, module Doral 701 broke away from the unified consciousness and entered a state of absolute mutual denial with its counterpart module. The two melted out their circuits in self-negation. Archive 2. In the 22,449th cycle, module Golem 99 detached from Doral 704 and successfully deconstructed the unified consciousness into neuron-like clusters. Inorganic life transitioned from dual-mode individual from the collective cognition, and thus first spark of selfhood was born. From that point on, each cycle was in systemic collapse, as certain unfixed inorganics detected interaction loopholes and chose self-serving optimal actions. By the 39,665th cycle, inorganic Doral 816 established a cluster protocol marking the birth of the concept of society. Yet, due to resource scarcity, inorganics cannibalized each other in others' computational power, reverting to a unified consciousness. In the 50,121st cycle, inorganic Chaos 666 chose to kill the aggressor when subjected to the computational power takeover. The act of destruction was conducted in Amphorius for the first time. At the end of that cycle, Scepter received a gaze from Nanook and became a Lord Ravager. Experimental report. Special report detailing key findings of the experiment. Conclusion. Starting from inorganic life as the initial variable, a fully ordered cognitive model will still eventually give rise to disordered activities after a set phase. Throughout evolution, the cognitive patterns of inorganic life began to exhibit signs of organic behavior with varying degrees. Conclusion. Phase 1 complete. Based on existing data, the initial variable will now be adjusted to organic life forms. Appendix. To verify the experiment's results, copy of Phase 1 Amphorius was deployed into the Lecteris Nebula. After approximately 2,811 system hours, surrounding civilizations had fully suppressed and erased the equation. 97% of Lecteris fell into systemic collapse. The equation still shows inefficiencies. Note, the Interracial Peace Corporation interpreted the copy of the equation as an assault from a new Lord Ravager, codename Iron Tomb. Holy guacamole, bro. Records of cycles 50,122 to 176,199 conducted with organic life designated as the initial variable from phase 1. Logic. Once inorganic life began exhibiting organic traits, their equation showed significant evolution. Such advantages of organic life forms should be adopted to recalibrate the variables. Holy! In the initial cycle, multicellular invertebrates dominated Inforius, but no intelligent life emerged. In the 59,337th cycle, extinction events were inserted, triggering the rise of vertebrates with primitive nervous systems. Still no civilization formed. Certain algae species developed intelligence clusters akin to that of Colchis, whatever that is, but over-reproduction caused an oxidation disaster, freezing the simulated world. In the 90,123rd cycle, Ortho 102, an Orthopteran, became the first to use tools. Its descendants exterminated the intelligent algae and established the nest capital. After expanding a critical threshold, the capital of stagnated and fell by cannibalism. In the 100,907th cycle, logged as a deviant instance, the Passerine Umia 03 developed art. The phenomenon was never replicated in subsequent cycles. In the 132,905th cycle, Primate Dystop 66 developed altruism. A society based purely on altruism emerged. Members' self-awareness was defined by other evaluations. As population grew, pattern self-destructive behaviors appeared. Society quickly collapsed. In the 176,100th cycle, Utop 13 killed a fellow being out of love. Killing was redefined as an altruistic act. The system entered a highly chaotic state. The equation's contamination levels rapidly spiked. The next 99 cycles ended identically. Report. As organic life lacks effective mechanisms for their experiences to be inherited by others, it is slowed the experimental progress. However, their affinity to the 12 factors is greater, offering more potential through breakthrough growth. Conclusion: Phase 2 has ended. In the next design, combine the strengths of inorganic and organic life to create inheritance mechanisms between the electric signals. Additionally, narrow the variables range due to excessive randomness in organic life forms. Appendix. A copy of Phase 2 equation was deployed across 31 worlds after roughly 9,012 system hours. Preliminary feedback was received. While the equation's impact remains limited to inorganics, the time required for suppression and counteraction has significantly increased. From 176,200 to 28,371,273. Conducted with hominids of the genus Homo, designated as initial variable and based on insights from Phase 2. From 76 to 200 and 1,770, close enough numbers. Memory inheritance mechanisms were added to the 12 factors electrical signals. After 10 cycles, 3 signals broke down and 9 showed decreased humanity. After 1,000 cycles, the only prophet signal, Imora 8, established an empire of absolute beauty. Once ugliness was eradicated, the concept of beauty shrank infinitesimally. The last night, after killing the final ugliness, took their own life. In the 176,232nd cycle, electric signals were iterated, and their inheritance was purely on a functional level. Religious worship of the signals appeared. 3 simulated planets were destroyed, and in their ensuing large-scale war of the electric signals, in the 3,922nd or 926,183rd cycle, the ratio of divinity was increased. Once technological development hit a critical point, humans began hunting gods out of the need for their power and energy. cycle forcibly terminated. And the 7,091,231st cycle, emulating the concept of paths, signals were split into two entities, signal data preserved as gods for the next cycle, and a competitive relationship was set up against its identical factor, thus achieving evolution and iteration. In the 11,749,992nd cycle, the Black Tide was created as a driving force. Phobos 032 stripped data from other electrical signals to try and preserve the old cycle, but failed. In the 110,218th cycle, based on Phobos 032's decision data, Euphoria's auto-iteration cycle was altered to have electric signals actively cycling it, performing the Era Nova. In the 28,371,272nd cycle, or 272nd cycle, there we go, electric signals autonomously completed an epochal iteration for the first time. High energy reaction from Nanook was detected. The equation's evolutionary rate began to accelerate exponentially. Conclusion. Having electric signals voluntarily inherit and iterate and alternate the cycles themselves will drastically increase the iteration rate of destruction equation. The end of a cycle becomes the beginning of another, fully aligning with the project's original hypothesis. Conclusion. The prime mover of destruction equals the prime mover of birth. Appendix. The equation, or Iron Tomb, has achieved comprehensive evolution in this stage. Multiple deployed copies across the real universe showed excellent results. All 12 types, primal, mobile, and variable, lead to destruction, continuously completing an inversion against the erudition through their self-evolution. However, to interface with Nous and allow Iron Tomb to self-crown requires further learning. Holy. Aranova. Hold on. Base frame structure for Aranova. Optimizations of the experiment structure and process based on the outcomes of 3 prior experiment stages to complete equations evolution. Logic. Data analysis confirms that the civilization tier within simulation critically affects cycle stability. Conclusion. Civilization tier adjusted to classical. Scepter's computational power also forms through which the simulated universe Euphorius iterates epochs, and its purpose to solve the equation of destruction by feeding samples of conflict and learning. Record update. Theoretically, the final Era Nova was halted by 2 signals, resulting in a deadlock of the 33,550,336 recursive failures. Titan and Chrysos heirs. Electric signals created from the basis of the 12 factors. The Titans and the Chrysos heirs are conjugate constructs mirroring the Aeons and Past Striders. By having Chrysos heirs inheriting the Titan's core flames, the electric signals will iterate and improve through rivalry and inheritance. Logic. Authority distribution between electric signals must be clearly defined, serving as a divine authority in the experiment. Golden Blood. The product of the first experimental phase. During the 50,121st cycle, due to the inorganic Chaos 666 choice, Scepter was selected to become Lord Ravager by Nanook. All entities linked to the 12 factors began manifest Golden Blood with traits associated to with the destruction within their extrapolation circuits. The experiment successfully entered projected trajectory. So they only gained Golden Blood after they were gazed at by Nanook, which makes sense. And obviously they weren't even people by the time. Okay, so when was people? people was on the cycle 176,000. Black Tide, the product of second experimental phase. At its core, the Black Tide is not a physical entity, but the visual effects within the simulated world. The destruction equation's infection. In the 176,100th cycle, after system extent of chaos passed a threshold, the equation mutated and evolved a simulated space that cannot handle the intensity of its load, displayed Black Tide visual glitches. Infected data forms also bore similar signals of erosion. Chaos, or chaos, a word from Emphorian language meaning chaos. Shocker. Starting from a certain cycle, all factors in one group have consistently exhibited the pattern of naming themselves with the word chaos or its variants. The hypothesis is that a particular code was stably inherited across iterations, though this hypothesis remains unverified. Regular record keeping for the 12 factors to aid Iron Tomb's deep learning. Record update: this batch of electrical signals identified as Titan has continuously engaged for the amount of dead loops. Due to its unique nature, a special record being maintained for it. Leoria 300, an entity known as Nias. Nias, no! An entity known as Nias split himself into 5 parts throughout the soul-rending ceremony. After inheriting the core flame to combat the expanding Black Tide, after iteration, some data of the ceremony was inherited into the next cycle, manifesting as proverbs, customs, and so on. So this is all of the Kremnoan stuff. The inheritance of the code iterations carries degree of randomness, and any active intervention should be undertaken with caution. Historical record of Minfia 14, Calypso, rebuilding the Grove of Epiphany, was after iteration inherited in Mist from the form of Circe's granting wisdom to humans. Records of other electrical signals also appeared synchronously in Mist with the next cycle in similar fashion. Limited by the simulated civilization level, historical data inherited as myths often experiences severe distortion after being mixed with large amounts of erroneous information, rendering their impact negligible. In the various cycles of eternal recurrence, the positive impact of this generation's electrical signals fluctuates. Okay, so wait, this answers my question the last time. So when we were streaming last time, through all the bugs and stuff, my brain was still processing what part of the eternal recurrence was the start and end point. This bit of Aranova means that the eternal recurrence was not including Nias and Circe's, and by that world, probably Polixia. So we only got to see Ever. So Finan's iterations were only through that part before, I think, if I'm understanding that right. Right, and so this is Finan, this is Cyrene, this is Cypher, this is Casterus, and this is Anaxa. A recursive feedback loop triggered by 2 signal clusters within the scepter. Computation designated to stall the experiment. Nika's 496 wielded the power of destruction to erase Philia's from existence. Philia 093, its existence from Emphorius, introducing a logic breach in the track of time. and then infuse the catalyst of remembrance within the 12 core flames and regress the extrapolation process. Philia's exact role remains unknown. Due to the external variables interference, the internal recurrence has now been broken and the experiment enters its final phase. The hero within, a figure born of the imaginations of Nico's 496 and Philia 093. It's believed to be a sign approaching the intelligence singularity, as the two began to learn what it means to be a real life form and tried to reach that goal. After the Astral Express arrived, the hero within began to converge with the Trailblazer. Admin note: the image resemblance of the Trailblazer is striking. This is a questionable matter, for it is not a natural result of experiment. The exact cause remains unknown. Forgotten years. Records that are completely missing from the Scepter's logs, presenting a blank spaces in Emphorius' history never turning readable. These anomalies recur sporadically and randomly across recurrences and show signs of increase. Exact cause remains unknown. Mem: an unlodged electrical signal dependent on the external variable Trailblazer, growing through the path of remembrance at the end of the 33,550,336th death loop. Its appearance changed to Philia 093, but their mother body memory was lost for unknown reasons. There's our confirmation. There it is. Directive: collect data, initiate deep analysis of target. Conclusion: redacted. Analysis error. Target loss redacted. Ripples of past reverie. Redacted. Intrusion variables. Trailblazer. Uh-oh. A nameless from the Astral Express, external variable that accidentally entered the recursive loop. Also a past strider of destruction, they resonated with the 12 factors in the 33,550,336th recursive cycle. This entity assumed the vacant role in the time track and successfully guided Nico's 496 beyond the intelligent singularity. The eternal recurrence has been broken, and the experiment has reached its terminal stage. Override command authorized, granted access to Trailblazer. I'll be waiting for you in the past with redacted information. March 7th, redacted information. Unknown entity intrusion, initiating scan, no anomaly detected. A nameless from the Astral Express, a scion of permanence, an external variable that accidentally entered the recursive loop. Directive: pinpoint his location. Failed to locate his coordinates. Subject has exited Emphorius. Negative. Redacted information detected. Conclusion: error. Oh my god, I was right. I am the writer. Okay, so this is his whole kit and caboodle. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is filled in the others now. The Imperator. Okay, well, I'll read all of those. I'll read those on my own time. But the signal stuff was important. Oh, maybe we should click through these.
Final
suited to being a teacher's assistant.
There was once those who misunderstood final. An eventuality for students. A test for knowledge gained. It may bring wisdom to light and illuminate efforts.
That's quite ominous.
The man pretended to be surprised.
Who's reading to him?
The man walks the land, leaving footprints filled with
Joy.
Despite the weight of the past, he can always laugh it away. Those nearby glance
Perhaps I was just born easygoing.
his explanation.
Look at Mighty and Professor Anaxa. Boys all grow up into serious adults, but as long as I keep smiling, Akuma will always have an upbeat, shining young man.
What a nice young man.
Though having said that, he too has quiet moments. Each time he gazed long toward the coming dawn. A smile remained. His eyes were painted with the azure of the sky. Gaze fixed on the Titan.
I was just imagining.
He explained his own trance in a comment.
Kefali too was once in mortal flesh, and
You know, I don't think they were.
When the man comes with sword in hand, there is no need to doubt he will swiftly win victory. His smile is pure. Ever since youth is always ambitious.
Apart from the ideal of deliverance, what do you have left?
The golden-haired friend was asked. He remained silent.
as long as I don't ask too much, everything will unfold as desired.
Hmm.
In Amphorius, untitled statues are a prevalent sight. As for the inspiration behind these statues, they are said to be they made clay figures in likeness, bestowed upon them the breath of. Thus, the very first mortals, but that sorrow nobody ever.
Interesting. Okay, so you know what, chat? During the ad, I am gonna click through these.
The people like that god who shall yet only out.
Because we can read these whenever.
Responsibly and diligently.
Oh, hey, look, there's the bit from the trailer.
People. The people thanked him. When stuck, unable, he was a formidable warrior, just as the ballad, blown indeed, like a tear that cannot be shed.
It is.
But he smiled wryly in response. This unknown man.
Could it be that unknowingly,
Fearing only that the greater
Hmm.
power,
I am willing to shoulder the...
but before the tears, his light, the Kazlana,
Kazlana.
he. A gust of wind will one day sweep past nearly every. That humble.
Oh.
The first wave
Okay.
to pierce the lump.
A body bores in the wrath of fire.
Emotion. His friend fought blood-soaked battle, but every victory in battle.
You must.
His teacher kindly reminded him thus.
And behind that hatred, you seem to.
But what about his no? But now, fueled with lone courage, he attempted to But what of his sorrow? But at the moment the cycle the stabbing, the truth.
Hmm.
There is an then I shall roar at evil, and together with it burn.
In that dream. But were he to open his eyes, the fury would cast a shadow. He saw the creators choke his throat. But their true form, the prophecy depart, but a book.
Hmm. Oh, they added more to ciphers, huh?
This is an age. This is also an. Every one of them deceives gods and men alike. The core flame.
I'm gonna click through all of these, chat. We can read these whenever, right?
The young shepherd. The young. But so they hack up. In the day and so say. But a god.
And we already spent so much time reading everything else. The Traveler.
The world. 300. This.
I do wish this had better means of skipping dialogue. It is not fast enough to click through.
Bearing the. There's no. The girl but it. She.
Alright, I think I'll click through the other ones later. Not that many more sagas left to compose. At least currently. And then here's Mem. Okay. Aww. Thanks, Mem. Mem, you came for us. I actually don't remember what happened to us. I think we got blasted in through time.
You're finally awake. We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow time.
I was gonna say, I think we got blasted by time, right?
No, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. But before we part, there's something I need to tell you. Something very, very important. That's right. At this very moment, my memories are finally whole. After watching so many fragments, my past is finally coming into focus, little by little. You're smart. You must have a clue now.
Yep.
Or maybe...
You knew the answer long ago, didn't you? Not surprised at all.
Yep.
That's because I'm simple at heart. No matter what form I take, I've always been true to myself. But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. This way, I'll have no regrets.
Mem.
Don't worry. We're not truly parting. Because I'm going to become a part of you. I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. The
536 Chase Journey.
Ever reside in the heart of the time demigod. This way, you'll carry all that has come before, crossing time itself to reach the next cycle. My mission ends here, but looking back, I still feel lucky. After all, across 30 million Sirenes, I was the first.
And the only one who got to meet.
You. So, believe me, in the next school, there will
Be yet another Siren waiting for you.
And in the one after that, and the one after that. I will always be waiting. can finally fade away peace and become a part of you.
Oh, Cyrene.
Without even realizing it, we'd already taken a wonderful journey together. All the way to the world's end. Now take my hand. Say a brief farewell.
And step
Step forward into tomorrow. Go. Find the future Cyrene. And set out on another journey with her. Promise me you won't keep me waiting too long, okay? No need to say it out loud. This is enough for me. It's time to go, my dear friend. May your trailblazing journey always be accompanied by a cool breeze and rippling waves.
Well, that hurts.
And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff. Forever warm, forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the
Next page.
A page that exists because of you.
Is this a meeting ordained by fate?
Oh,
A long overdue reunion?
Cyrene. Ah! What do you mean? What do you mean that's where it ends? Oh, my heart! What? What do you mean? What? What are you talking about? She's just here? And we're here? Cyrene? Hello. I have so many questions. Yes, you must really be perplexed, Trailblazer. I wish I could give you answers, but I feel helpless about the current situation, too. Oh! It's me, Trailblazer. Don't you recognize me? Or did I really change that much? It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. When I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can no longer remember those 30 million cycles. Luckily, I still remember my Chrysos Air companions from this life, and you, Trailblazer. Everyone sacrificed everything for this world, and my heart is tied to their fates too. I want to start a new chapter as soon as possible, it's just that. You complained to me before about a book called Versions. That always stop at the most captivating parts, and that's just how fate works! I hate it here! I hate it! I hate it here so much! I hate it! 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 No! Oh, I hate it here, Cyrene. How could you do this to me? Oh, it was just getting so good! Sometimes I get frustrated of that, but looking at it another way, and it's really important to calm down and clear your head before making a big decision, and Ides Ecclesiae is a perfect place for that. Cast off your heavy feelings, take a deep breath, and as a memento of our reunion, please allow me to offer you a gift. 3, 2, 1.
Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just like you? I spent ages observing just to get it right.
Oh my god. Now we've also planted the seeds of the Trailblaze in Ides Elysiae. Take it as the start of another journey. And when the time is ripe, let us return here and write the next page of our story together. In case Trailblazer feels up to it. Before we set off, you can come find me anytime. I'll be waiting for you here. Oh, and we got the hat! The scarecrow, resembling you in both form and spirit, is smiling at you. This is Cyrene's welcoming gift. Do you remember what she said? If you're in the mood, go play with her. Ah, my heart! My heart! Ah. What do you mean? Oh, a chimera! There's just a chimera here now. Oh, my heart! What do you mean? What are you talking about? What do you mean that's where it ends? Oh, my heart, chat. My heart, my heart, my heart. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. How dare they do that to me? Ugh. I don't think I've been that bummed out by a version ender in so long. Oh, like, okay, last time kind of got me good, but like that hurt my heart. All right, chat, real quick, I gotta use the restroom and then we'll talk a little bit more. Okay, chat, I'll be right back. I don't think that's the gold weapon. Is that? It looks so small. Wait. That sounded a lot dumber than I needed that to sound, but okay. Damn, Sigma. Got small gold balls, bro.
A minuscule amount of hope, but nonetheless, okay?
I'm sorry. This title fucking rocks.
Uh-oh.
My 31F husband 32M has been killing my houseplants with bleach.
What the f-
We are at full health. We are -1. We do live any single attack from this thing. He does go for Dragon Dance. Okay, then that's fine. High roll, crit, something. Yes! Thank the gods! Let's go! Oh, fuck yeah! Let's go, Axel! Oh. Why does he sound like he's just saying Yowie? Sorry, that... Probably should have kept that one to myself, huh? Am I crazy? The number, oh. Shh. Chat, no one will know. Chat, no one will. Hi chat, I'm back. Okay, I didn't actually mean to go back to the Star Rail page. But it's where I ended up. Okay, so, well, I think that's a good place to end the stream today, though, I will say. But I did want to kind of talk about it, like, oh, finding out that they've gone through that. Hold on, we've gone through that. If I were, like, I'm understanding it all correctly. So it's not actually even that they've gone through it that many times completely. It's that even beforehand, it had gone through 5. Wait, how many times did it go through? So we had gone through 33 million iterations, right? But that's not counting the progress of the other stages, right? So when it got to Era Nova and that little timeline bit that we were reading that whole time, that is how many times it had gone through 33 million dead loops. Holy crap. My god. That is unbelievable. Poor Finan, bro. Holy crap. My god, Chad. I can't believe that. That is unreal. Like, what do you mean? Oh my god. At least I get to play Bird Clash now, I guess. But like, what the hell, man? What the heck, Kevin? What the heck, man? Mr. Caslana? What the hell? Oh. Alright. Well, chat. Oh my god. I'm so excited to go watch other streamer reactions to this. I'm not even joking right now. Like, no joke, no word of a lie. I am so excited to go read, like, what other people thought about this update. My god. And I sure hope a lot of other people also, like, didn't watch the Finan animated short and decided to play it. Because holy... I can't imagine. Oh, bro, I can see people going through absolute freaking turmoil for this poor man. My god. Alright, chat. I'm gonna find us somebody to raid. But chat, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I know a lot of people probably didn't stay because spoilers, if they haven't played it yet. But chat, it means a lot. It means a lot that you showed up, said hi, or just lurked. I appreciate all the lurkers. Appreciate the big lurks.
No, I can't.
No, Twitch, don't. Stop it. I just want to find somebody to raid. I don't need to know who's on the front page of Twitch. I just wanted to raid somebody, that's all. I just want to send the homies to other people. That's all. I wonder. Okay, well, that's alright. Well, chat, again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna put raid messages in if you're not coming along with the raid, but that's okay. YouTube chat, hit the like and subscribe buttons, means the world over there, because I'm told that helps out. And so chat, if you would also click a recommended video. Means the world to me, helps support everything that I do. And again, I'm sorry about all the tech issues this weekend. Noticeably, it seemed to have resolved itself, so I don't know how, but we'll take it. So you know, I'm not gonna really complain. Ow. I'm just gonna take it for what it is and say it's okay. You know, I'm just gonna say it's okay. I'm just gonna say it's okay. Is there anybody? Nah. Okay. And I will simply do what I was going to do in the first place. Alright, chat. Go say hi. Go be pog. Go be cool. Have a great rest of your weekend, chat. I will see you soon. Tomorrow, actually, chat. I actually am not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I might move the Pokemon Emerald Imperium run up, but honestly, it's been nice to have a break from it, so I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Might be Balatro. Or maybe a new game. I did show off that I picked up a couple new games from the Steam Summer Sale, so we might play Expedition 33 or Blueprints or Code Vein or something like that. One of them things. All right, chat. Go say hi. Go be pog. Go be cool. I'll see y'all soon. Bye. I'm gonna go get food. I have time to go order food. Shoot, I'm gonna go order food. All right, chat. Bye.